In this video, I want to show you how to build basic info page, how I do the research, where I find all the necessary information for it, how I structure it, how I create the content for it, and then transfer this content to my website and using Pineapple Builder. So creating simple info page with text and additional sections with maybe more kind of graphic way to represent some key information, publishing and adding SEO. So all the information you will find in this video. So let's dive in. First of all, I will go and do the research, reading different articles, watching YouTubes, etc. Try to figure out like what my audience would like to know about the OKRs, and I will just write it down into some Word document. So I'll put like all the information here. I can, leave a comments, get feedback from my team, and then I will transfer this to Pineapple Builder blog post. Now navigate to pineapplebuilder.com, then login, pick your workspace, then go to your page. I will go first to my landing page, my home page. And since I want to create a new blog post, or actually maybe even a page rather than blog post, so it's a bit more richer, probably I want to add it under my business folder. So this is my folder, and I could actually create another folder inside with management, etc. So then I can add, let's say, empty page inside of it, and I already will just copy the name from my document, so that will be my name. And actually I probably want to follow the same Slack URL, so it's better for SEO. And then just hit create page, and there you go. I can navigate to my page, and as you can see, as when I hover, I have this business / management / how to manage your small business with OKR URL, which is great for SEO, and also kind of it provides some structure here. So if I'm not building this or like adding additional folders like pages, I don't have to kind of, let's say, go into the zone. So there we go. Now I will start creating my website, so I can close this one and focus on re-adding those new elements. Okay, so let's start transferring the first chapter. So I'm not sure what to do on the headline here, so I will just maybe continue with simple text here. So I will just go and grab this first part here and just paste it here. And yeah, then I can format this a bit more. Maybe as well. Let's add the link. All right, there's a link. Okay, so I have my first section done. So let's save this one. And then I would like to create maybe some additional section here, which will be a list of like 3 elements. Maybe let's do the card even stuff here. Right, I'm not sure what else. Yeah, let's. I don't need button for this one. Icons is fine. So okay, let's kind of add this and generate. Right, so I think I want to kind of replicate something like this. So objective, key results, etc. So let's say this will be maybe a flag. So it's like my objective. So the objective should be something inspiring, etc. So let's give an example here. I want to build best SEO OKR blog for not the best color here. Okay, so that will be my template, let's say, and then I just maybe I can then duplicate this. So just to make sure, I will just kind of duplicate this objective and then remove this guy. So duplicate. Key result. So how? So let's say, so it's a publish 10 blog posts per month. Something like, actually it's measurable here. And I would say initiative. Could be maybe actually just putting the first blog post, right? So there we go. I guess we want to do some search here and then maybe initiative. Okay, let's use tool for now. Right, so that will be my next section here, and then I can duplicate maybe this section here and move this section a bit below, so then I can transfer next part of my text here. So go here and then add my text here. Okay, so let's save this one. So yeah, then I just transferred the first part of my text here, and yeah, it looks good. Okay, so let's add then next section, which is something like this. For that, I will create another list. I want to probably create something like this bit. So let's steal this here. Right. Okay. So in this case, I will have some additional thing here. So let's make it bigger actually. Here I have row, and then this row I would like to probably steal. So let's copy this one. As well, I will need, actually, we don't need this one. Before this, we can add another column. And so this column will have like some text here. This will be our objective, or I think the key result, actually. And then I want to duplicate this, but before duplicating this, I will make sure that I have this column has 6 points in the grid system, so it will share space with this next column here, and I can delete this one, and then I can paste my row, which I copied from the other place, in here, then just delete this one. So I have like my section, let's say, and let's actually remove this. Right, so this will give me, let's say, a placeholder, because we can have it the full page, full width. We can maybe make it even bigger. So in this case, we can transfer or like change this to our warning kind of section. Before that, I will also maybe use a bit different color and maybe create some additional gradient here. So this text is probably not really necessary here, so I'll just remove this one as well. So we have also these 2 columns. Columns itself, we can make it smaller. We don't have to have it so big here. So right. So yeah, in this case, we can now kind of, let's say, reuse this template and add our points about the OKRs itself. So let's actually save it first. So here we want to kind of give an example of bad objective, which could be that, let's go with maybe actually, no, let's go with H6. So we can double our SEO ranking. So this will be bad OKR because this shouldn't be measurable. And let's put some warning here. I think this one will be great. Also in this case, I want to kind of probably justify this to the left. The same here, but it's on the left already. And yeah, I mean, probably then also let's make it red. So just to make sure that it's a warning here. So there we go. Shouldn't be measurable. And then let's give more example for that. So again, duplicate this one. So maybe, yeah, we can just have normal text. So in this case, we want to talk about key results. So create a lot of new blog posts. So the key result should be actually measurable, right? So then that's why this needs to be shareable, right? So again, I think actually this column is a bit too big itself. So yeah, we have additional padding here. Let's maybe get rid of this padding here. So this could be a bit smaller. We don't need that much space. And something else. Has some additional padding here. Right, icon. So this is fine. This should be a bit more narrow. So let's say when we duplicate this, this is a bit closer to each other. So yeah, let's then save this one. The other good example was actually that, you know, the key results should be ambitious, right? But then not something that you can't really achieve, right? I mean, one of the great examples was actually to capture 100% of market share. That's impossible, or I'm not sure. You know, if you are kind of, you know, let's say create million posts. So create million post a week. So this will be our not ideal. I mean, like, so should be ambitious but not impossible. Yeah, let's name this one thing. Okay, so yeah, there you go. We have our next section here. So probably what we want to do next is to talk about maybe the final points and the read itself. So let's add this. So again, I will just duplicate this section, move it on the bottom. Oh, cancel. I don't want to move anywhere. Right, so let's save this one. So yeah, let's see if we have something else here to copy. So that will be it. I have the book itself. Okay, let's refer. I moved to another page. Okay, so here we go. We have our final points. This color. Let's have it as a more read. Options here. So let's save this. So here we go. Like this is our page. Let's say, let's see how this will look like on desktop. I think still we should probably check this headline. Maybe think about additional nicer page here. Maybe then change the color for this section to adjust this a bit more. Oh, this one, the text is a bit too long. So yeah, let's go back and then also think how we can adjust this a bit better. I think one thing which we can do, which is pretty much try to mimic my blog section here. So in this case, I want to probably something like this. The color should be white here in this case. Yep. Yes, this one should be H1. Let's maybe add additional padding here, a lot of padding actually. Maybe we can squeeze the margin as well. So that will be my H1 for the whole element here. I could probably add additional picture here. So yeah, let's maybe try to add additional image in here. I don't know. Let's see what OKR will give us. Okay, there you go. We have something here. Yeah, let's see if this picture will match our thing we want to kind of achieve here. Maybe not really. Okay, let's skip this one. Probably we can add this actually somewhere here in between of the sections. But yeah, I think more or less. Let's have it here. Right, one more thing is probably then we have to fill in all the information about SEO. So let's go and edit the SEO bit here. So that's our description. I have to figure out what's the image here. And then maybe actually I could use something. could use this for our additional documentation here. So I can save this one. I can add the picture later, although maybe I could actually use again for now this placeholder here. So I have this picture here. Yeah, then let's go back, I guess. Okay, so let's polish the final layout for this page. So I think one thing you actually probably don't want to do any animations on this section. So let's get rid of them here. But also, yeah, let's make sure that actually this text is pretty much the same 8 and 10. So it should be 8 and 10 for tablet. Maybe this one should be a bit bigger. So it's more kind of align everything all together. The same for this one. No animation. I'm turning off the animations because it's better for SEO in general, and then this is info page, so that should be quite important to kind of, let's say, position this website a bit better. So again, maybe then we can squeeze this page a bit more, a bit too much, but then just 3 points here, it will be okay. Then also this section here, so we have this card thingy, so we go L as well, 8 and 10 here. Although since this one is quite narrow anyway, we could maybe, so this should follow as well. So it's actually trying to center this. Right. Right, actually this text should be just link, maybe, yeah. So let's have a link and then open it in a new window. More to read. Strategy, okay. Let's save this and then publish this page. So I have, so we can also like just preview it all in here. So that's the latest version of it. So still we can see that actually the animation is on those last sections here. So again, let's remove this one. Right, because this will behave a bit different. Then maybe let's try to stretch this so it's actually more aligned with everything here. Okay, let's refresh our page. Maybe you should kind of add the title here, change maybe background. So as well, this section. No animation in here. So I'm thinking, yeah, if we could actually just go with this. And then if we just add the text here. Right, so it will, so because this is a row, right, it will be one after another. So I guess let's add a column, which will spread itself, and then inside of this column we can actually just H6 so I'm not sure what this should be. Okay, so let's just keep it as an example. So let's say, let's make it a bit smaller. I'm thinking maybe just to turn this card into maybe different theme, maybe just to even keep it white. Yeah, we'll just keep it as it is for now. So also maybe this section here. Maybe if I will go this, and actually maybe we can go. Yeah, the problem will be the color itself, but I think white should be okay. Yeah, let's remove also some padding here. I think it's a bit too much. Right. So now if we kind of go and refresh the page itself. I think still this section is a bit too wide. But I think one more thing which I wanted to fix here. So for example, this section, the padding is just too big and it's breaking kind of a lot. So we'll disable padding for now. So there's less space in between. I think maybe for this guy, I will do the same. So there is less padding. And I know what I can do here. So for example, I will just copy this text. I mean the card itself, and then paste it inside. So in this way, it will be inside this column, and then I can reduce the size of it. So this is kind of how I will influence kind of the restriction on the size. And then another thing is just to delete this additional thing here. So maybe in here I can remove the padding, additional padding here, and let's see how it works. Okay, so still is like out of section. Maybe there's like some additional white space here. Less, yeah. We can remove the additional bottom padding from here, and the same here. Okay, so I think in this case we have this simple example here. I think we can add later stuff, so I think the main point right now is to publish it, get additional feedback on this, and iterate. I think still there's probably a couple of things we can improve. Actually, here there are some other bits. Right, so like additional space here. Then maybe we can also remove this additional top padding here, and probably in here the padding. If you want, we can also like remove the padding from this section, but I like if my section has enough space, like the page itself, it's not so cramped together. So there are actually some additional breakpoints, let's say, overall. So yeah, I think that should be all for now.